Oh, what is going on, Ada Nation? Welcome to Dapp Central. My name is Fareed, and in today's video, I want to touch on some of the development and progress that has been made by the Twin Protocol team. Now, if you're not familiar with Twin, they're going to be a platform bringing real-world assets over into Cardano, into the crypto space. And they're going to be kicking this off with the introduction of gold as well as other precious metals on the network. Now, what I want to do as a part of today's video is jump into number one, some of their recent articles, which have been shining a light on the need and the growth of gold overall in the market. And then I want to jump into a recent partnership with Club Mars and NMKR to mint the first ever gold-backed NFTs on the Cardano network. Now, as always, if you guys find this particular video to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, I would appreciate you if you could tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by and you want more content like this, consider subscribing. And if you have any more questions surrounding this project or Cardano, then go ahead and make sure to leave a comment down below. Now, before I jump into the recent articles, again, I want to just quickly highlight the fact that I did have Thomas Tallis on the channel here for a brief interview introducing Twin, what they're bringing to the Cardano network, some of the security measures, and their future plan and vision for the next year or two as they prepare to launch on the network. So if you guys want more information or just an introduction into the Twin protocol, again, check out that interview with myself and their CEO, Thomas. I did find that to be extremely helpful and beneficial for myself. So jumping into the first topic here, I want to just quickly highlight some of their articles. And if you guys are not already following this team on Medium, then make sure to go ahead and do so. I know that I mentioned this a lot, especially in some of my other videos, but I find that Medium is one of the easiest ways to get information directly from the team and kind of get an idea as to what they're currently focusing on. So these last two articles that they've released on their Medium touches on how the gold rush is basically back. Obviously, we've already had a huge gold rush when gold was first found in California, but we're now in an age again where gold seems to continuously be appreciating. And again, what they're doing is bringing it onto the Cardano network through a real world asset or through a tokenization process. So that said, this is the first article. They did also release another article talking about some of the trends here and some of the leading economic indicators in how a platform like Twin, again, bringing real world assets, including gold, silver, and I believe it's palladium onto the Cardano network could potentially be in for a huge surge as we begin to see a narrative shift from actually holding physical assets and kind of shifting that over into holding tokenized assets. So go ahead and check out both of those articles, but that's not really going to be the focus here for today's video. Now, the next thing I want to jump into is going to be surrounding the recent partnership between the Twin team as well as Club Mars and NMKR. Now, NMKR I've covered here on this channel before. They're a platform that allows for minting and just customization of personal NFT collections. And then Club Mars is going to be an NFT project with a little bit of background and community already built on Cardano. So it reads here from the official Twin Twitter: Twin proudly collaborates with Club Mars and Endmaker for an extraordinary gold-backed NFT sale, which is going to be a first of its kind on Cardano. This particular partnership aims to revolutionize the NFT landscape, driving innovation and widespread adoption in the digital asset space. Together with Endmaker and Club Mars, you can join us to redefine the NFT experience and unlock the potential of gold-backed NFTs, blending digital and tangible value assets seamlessly. So again, really focusing on tokenizing real world assets and giving people the ability and the exposure to some of these assets that they might not have the ability to purchase in physical form on the Cardano blockchain. So what I want to do is just dive in a little bit deeper into, number one, their ISPO, which is currently ongoing, which has now seen more than 16 million ADA delegated to it. And then I want to talk a little bit more about some of the details when it comes to their actual gold-backed NFT sale and how you guys can participate and become eligible for the whitelist when the actual NFTs are ready for minting. Now, this team has two separate pools. One of them will be a 99 or 100% margin, whereas the other one will be a 50% margin, earning you the Twin token as well as some ADA, depending on your approach towards contributing to their ISPO. If I jump over into this actual Medium or into their documentation webpage, they do have all the information surrounding the ISPO, in which we can expect about 882,000 of their Twix tokens being rewarded, which is going to be about 21% of the total supply. This did kick off on the 9th of June, and it'll be ending right at the end of this year or on December 31st of 2023, which makes it last a total of 40 epochs. Now, I'll leave all the links down below to how you guys can actually go ahead and join their ISPO. But what I want to really dive into is going to be some of the rewards and bonuses and the eligibility for their gold-backed token, which I just mentioned. They'll be minting their NFT in collaboration with Endmaker and Club Mars. So here we have some of the information, and it states that in order to take place in their exclusive gold-backed NFT sale, and in order to be whitelisted, you have to make sure to delegate a minimum of 2,500 ADA for at least a total of 5 epochs. Now, this will open the door for you to be whitelisted and in order to purchase the captivating gold-backed NFTs. So I don't think that by delegating, it gives you a guarantee, but it does make you eligible for when the time for that sale comes. Now, if you delegate 2,500 ADA, that will give you access or a whitelist possibility to mint their gold grain NFT, which will be backed by 10 grams of LBMA certified gold. Now, if you delegate more than 25,000 ADA, that will give you access to potentially mint the gold nugget NFT, which will be backed by 100 grams of LBMA certified gold. And then if you delegate more than 2,000 or 250,000, ADA, you can actually be eligible to mint their gold bar NFT, which will be backed by a whopping 1 kilo or 2.2 pounds of LBMA gold. So that is going to be how you can be eligible to mint one of their gold-backed NFTs. And it states here that with respect to the actual time, right, you have to delegate for a minimum of 5 epochs during their ISPO in order to become eligible. Now, for the actual time of the sale, it states that the exact time of the sale's commencement depends on regulatory approval of their gold prospectus, and that they anticipate that this approval will be granted within Q3 of 2023, which we're currently in right now. So hopefully soon we'll get an official announcement surrounding that approval. Now, after that, they'll announce the official date, which will be no more than 5 epochs before the sale date. So you'll have at least a month or about 30 or so days in order to prepare once the time comes for the actual minting of the gold-backed NFT. As I mentioned earlier, you can go ahead and join either one of their stake pools in order to participate and become eligible for this gold-backed NFT mint. And the first pool, I'll leave the link to down below, is going to be a 100% margin pool, whereas the second will be a 50% margin where you earn 50% of the Twix token and then an additional 50% of your traditional or normal ADA rewards. I think that's going to take me here to the end of today's video, briefly giving you guys an update on the Twin protocol, what they're building, and how you guys can get access to their recent partnership in which we'll be seeing some of the minting of their gold-backed NFTs. If you're already a member of their ISPO, congratulations to you. Hopefully you have that 2,500 ADA minimum in there, but if not, consider delegating to that ISPO. If you guys have any questions for me surrounding Twin and what they're building, as well as real world assets, make sure to go ahead and leave a comment down below. If you found this video to be helpful or informational in any way, shape, or form, consider hitting that like button, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more content. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next video.